Blksports 980 is sponsored by Fresh Rose Clothing. Check out the new collection at freshrose.co.
You are now tuned to The Other Side with Blksports 980.
Welcome back. You're now tuned into The Other Side. The Other Side of Sports with Blksports 980. I'm your host, Laws.
Yeah.
We in the building. We got D.
Yeah.
We got Jeff.
Yeah.
We got Ern. Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh, man.
Holla the young you've been stalking all year long.
Nah, this is the wrong
Get her to
time.
Teddy Rock. Get her to Teddy Rock.
You gotta wait till the 15th.
No, you gotta wait till the 15th. Then you start the jump.
That's right. You already know.
See, you gotta think outside the box. You don't think inside the box. You gotta do it after Valentine's. Then you get to keep the money in the pocket, bro. Come on, bro.
It's like 10 months till Christmas too.
Yeah.
So if she got an early birthday, like January, early February, you good to go for 10 months.
He's an idiot. Don't listen to this. He's an idiot.
Oh, no.
In the Cadbury seat, bro. Good.
Oh. Yeah, dog. Any Valentine's Day plans right now on tap?
Nah, Bob.
Oh man, I'm just.
Joe got quiet, dog.
I mean, I did my
Chirping.
little, I did my little thing, but it's just when you got a family, it's a little different. When you married and don't have a family, you can just go out on a weeknight and go out to dinner. When you got children and stuff, it's a little more difficult, bro. So
Yeah, dog. I'm good. I'm about, got a little family dinner, Joe. But that first Valentine's Day, you make sure you do make sure you thorough in your vetting process before, because that junk could be disastrous, dog.
yeah, you got to acknowledge it at least. You have to acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying, and make them feel like, you thinking about them and they're in the forefront. You can't just dismiss it altogether.
Yeah, nah, don't do that. You will pay the price.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's not right.
Yeah,
Boy,
dog.
yeah. Jeff ain't saying nothing all the time. Jeff real quiet, so.
I don't really have nothing to add.
I think you do have a lot to add, but you're gonna keep it to yourself. I feel you.
Yeah, we'll make sure that 1-800-FLOWERS Joan is set for delivery, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Ah, man, young. Valentine's Day. Yeah. Show your boo some love, young. Do something nice. It ain't nothing wrong with it, Joan. You know what I'm saying?
Rubber feet or something,
Stop.
Yeah. Young, hold on. So I'm just hype a little bit because the Walking Dead junk came back on, snuck back up on us.
It did.
Young, the junk, I love this show, dog. They just put you right back in the driver's seat. Like I didn't miss, like it's like they didn't skip a beat. You know what I'm saying? I was a little surprised. For those who didn't watch the show, it's too late. Negan wasn't actually present in this episode. I mean, you heard him through the walkie-talkie, but he wasn't present in the episode. So, you can kind of tell that the show's taking a turn where they're like starting to basically follow them going against Negan and his crew. You know what I'm saying? I like that angle. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. Did you see the Bammers at the end though? How my man Rick Grimes had a little grin on his face. Yeah, why you think he had the grin, D?
I don't think it must be somebody that he knows. You know what I'm saying, from before, like in a prior season or prior episode that he recognized. That's the only reason why he smirked. But that might be a short-lived smirk though, from what the preview showed. It may not, But I'm ready to see. I'm ready for Sunday to see the next episode to see who is this group. It's a whole new group now they're bringing into the picture.
Yeah, whole new group. I think he was smirking because when they turned to the when they looked at Rick, he like smiled and he had a smirk on his face. I think it's because he's seen them all with the guns. Like basically, it's more people, and if he can get them on board, then they got more people, more guns. Like you know what I'm saying. So in his mind, he's like, yeah. If they murk me, I mean, we doomed anyway, but with them, we at least have a chance and stand a chance to fight against, Negan and his posse or whatever. Yeah. So I think that's where the smirk come from. But yeah, dog, so that jump's about to get live. I can't, this is my favorite show right now on TV. till Game of Thrones come back on. That's what, May, end of May. That joke rocking again.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I think they pushed it back a little bit. So.
Oh, all right, young. They teasing us, dog. Need to just come back with it. Did y'all hear Elena Deladon? Maybe like last week on the Wizards broadcast, they were interviewing her at the game. I can't remember who they were playing, but it was like, I guess it was the Friday night game. I think they were playing the Pacers. And Elena Deladon, they were asking her about, the WNBA and like, maybe what they could do to change it, what kind of change she would want to see in the WNBA. And this youngin' said exactly what we've been saying, that they should lower their baskets, dog. Lower the rim.
Did you say like
right
9 feet 2 inches or something like that? She said.
Yeah, no, lower the jump to 9. It ain't gotta be 9.2. You want as many youngins out here dunking as possible, dog. Right now, the WNBA is a non-profit organization, dog. Right now, this junk is they getting grants and loans. The NBA is carrying these Bahamas, dog. Non-profit junks. Look, their best player.
Yeah.
Potentially, you could argue that Elena Deladon is the best player in the WNBA. That's arguable, but you could say that she makes $100,000. The sorriest Bama in the NBA, Trey Burke, whoever you want, makes $350K minimum, dog.
Trey Burke.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Dog.
I mean, if you y'all remember, we spoke about that on a show from the past that they should lower it to 9 feet because that'd be like your last kind of ditch effort to really see if this got a chance because then youngins will be banging like easy.
Right.
Just like how the men do. And then, of course, they would still have all, the J and the handles and the things that they've, improved upon and gotten better on the women's game, I'm speaking of over the years. So if you added that element, then you're going to really just see, like, okay, do people really like watching this? Because it's still exciting.
Dog.
Dunking and everything else.
The question is, are you going to watch it? If youngins is piking, let's say this the beginning of the season,
I would
first
give it
game
a
of the
try.
season. I would watch the jump. The intrigue alone gonna have me watch the jump, though.
I would have to see probably some highlights of women dunking before I probably.
No, I mean you.
I don't watch like. Well, the thing is, I don't. NBA is hard to watch as it is because
as it is. Okay.
The time and then the WNBA, those games come on like when you at work. You know what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous.
No, I ain't trying.
They do.
But they do. I mean, this is
they do have some, evening games.
Not a lot.
The jump going underwater, dog.
They had to get some primetime games for people to actually sit down and change the channel to it. But when you coming on at 3, 4 o'clock in the, no one, people are still getting home from work. People going to happy hour. They're not going to watch.
No, they can't. Listen, they can't get no TV times that when Bama's is home
because they're not making the money.
The TV stations don't want to put that. They better rather have Matlock on or a rerun episode of CSI or something. Because more people gonna watch that than the WNBA, dog. And it's just fact,
Yeah.
But dog, they'll offer tickets, and them jumps would just be Bama's just decline them jumps, free tickets.
No, I will say this: I went to try to get tickets when they signed Deladon, and I couldn't find any like up close tickets. I don't know if they don't offer them yet or what the case is, but it looked like most of them were sold out.
No, it's a marketing strategy. Them jumps is not sold out.
How are they marketing? Because the time come, if I change my mind from spending, trying to get courtside tickets now to paying over it.
I trust me, when the season starts, you're going to be down there jump solo, dog. Don't worry.
I might be.
But they
Would you say, D?
No, I think they should lower the rims. I think it would definitely bring some excitement and get to show off some athleticism.
Why do you think they not doing it yet? Like, what's holding them back?
It's
Women's
like
rights groups?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. It's like almost like lowering the basket for, if somebody say, yeah, Harold, we're going to play ball, but we're going to lower the basket to 9 feet. You're going to be like, what? I'm not playing on no 9 feet court. It's kind of a pride thing.
Yeah, this ain't Fairland back in the day.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be, but Aaron, while people, might think that way, one could say, you know, that's like a not thinking outside the box type of way to look at it. Sometimes, you know, when you're doing stuff the traditional way or you looking at it like that, you missing the opportunity to say, look, if we lower it to 9, that could bring some new excitement to the league. The youngers will start banging. It's just like we could market this. You know how I can
market.
Yeah.
No, listen, they already playing with a smaller basketball. So what? Like,
yeah, you right. Yeah,
lower the rim. I just don't get it. I mean, I understand to some degree, maybe women's rights. They may feel like if they do that, then it advocates that women are, you know, inferior to men athletically, and then you know how they'll try to change that. But yeah, it is a fact, though. Biologically, we are made differently. The average height of a woman, just flat across the board, is like 5'4" or 5. Yeah, 5'4" is like the average height for a woman. Average height for a dude is 5'8", 5'9".
No, I think it's like
5'10" now.
I think 6 foot.
What is it, 6 feet?
Yeah. Not an average
5'9",
5'9".
Yeah,
5'9". So even in that regards, it's just different. It's just I don't get it, dog. If this is a business, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta you should be able to augment the game in order to improve the business side. Because right now, the NBA is just basically like just taking care of WNBA, dog.
Yeah, it's struggling.
They feeding them, keeping the house over their head. You know what I'm saying? The heat on, everything, dog. It's a foundation, basically. They getting grants.
I got the exact numbers for y'all too. So it's 5'5" for a woman is the average, and 5'10" for a male. So it's basically the same, but just up an inch on both.
Yeah.
So why not lower the rim, dog? That should be their talking point to changing it. This is why we changed it, because the average height for women is 5'5", and the average height for dudes is 5'10". So we wanted to lower it to basically complement, you know, so that the women could be able to dunk.
And what's the average vertical of a female too? Because a lot of them are not jumping. You know, get these young men athletes.
Foot and a half, probably.
Yeah, they're not going to be jumping 35, 38 inches. You know,
nah, dog.
To be dunking the ball.
I mean, it says average for a woman is 12 to 16. For a male is 16 to 20.
That's terrible though. They talking about like nerds in an office room. Like, who's just playing basketball?
That said average. Now, if you want very good, they said 20 to 24 for a woman, and 24
terrible.
to 28.
Yeah, that's not that high. That's not that much.
You're not dunking with a 28-inch vertical. I don't care, unless you're 6'9".
Right. Now, see, but the question was for women, not women that play in the WNBA. I'm sure that number would be higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the next thing they need to do is they need to change the uniforms too, though. I don't care. They need to go ahead. Nah. They need to go ahead and get the MC Hammers, Too Legit to Quit jumps the MC Hammer had on.
He's an idiot. Don't listen to this. He's
and that jump, the little one-piece tag team tandem jump.
I don't know. I think something like that may be like if
that the tipping point that may take it over.
That's degrading a little.
Start with the 9-foot joint.
Yeah,
start with the 9-foot joint and see how that go. Marketed, the youngest is banging, you know, and then the thing about it is if it change over time where women get taller, they get better, they get more hops, then you can always go back to 10. But I don't see what the big deal is to put that jump at 9.
You
and start with that,
10, dog. Unless they injecting.
I mean, it might not be, but in basketball, rules like changes like that obviously have happened. Like when they moved.
That's true.
Things like that.
Aaron said something too. He the other day we was talking about it. He was like it may just invigorate the younger girls coming up to like be, you know what I'm saying, to like work on their athleticism. Because right now they don't even care about like it's like, why do I even try to like get my hops up? Because for what? Like I can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? So that would, you know, definitely increase that mindset. Like, I need to get my bounce up, work on my legs so I can, you know, I can be a high flyer on the jump. But I think it would change a lot, though. I think if nothing else, it would change the salaries. I think they could get on some primetime games in the evening.
Their money. Yeah, that would help.
And it'll increase the money, dog. It'll increase the money. Then they can start, you know, and who knows what they could do. They could break away and be their own, you know what I'm saying?
You can get expansion teams.
Yeah. Because right now they got, I don't know how many teams they got in the WNBA. How many
teams they got?
But they need to cut that jump down to like 10.
That's another issue too. There aren't enough superstars or even adequate basketball players to go around in the WNBA.
Right,
And so if you're in a market where you got a garbage team, or if that's the only games you get to see, it's like, I'm not watching this.
And their flights and travel cost more than their salary. That's ridiculous.
Hey, Harold, and you said that you think they need to get down to 10, you said? Well, they at 12 right now. So, you know what I mean?
12 what?
12 teams?
Yeah, 12 teams. Yeah, it's 12 teams right now.
They need to cut it to 4 or 6 for real.
6? That's a playoff.
Go ahead, dog. That's a basketball tournament.
That's what I'm saying. They need to maybe look at a different format because it's not enough to go around.
Yeah, it's so funny, like, looking at this joint. I know for like $2 million or more, y'all couldn't name all 12 of these teams.
Can't do it.
Nope.
That's a fact. I can't name more than 4.
I can't name more than 3 players in the whole WNBA, dog.
Yeah, so.
But I guess you know the rim. You'll know more. I mean, they'll even get TV time on the highlights on ESPN. Right now, I ain't seen a WNBA highlight, And like,
what is a WNBA highlight?
Well,
I don't know, dog.
That's the
WNBA
thing.
during the summer, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
highlight is a pass to a 3-point shot.
I'd rather watch a double play in the summer as a highlight than a WNBA.
You said what, Aaron?
A double play or a single to the outfield. Baseball. Then like, highlights don't exist. Like, what are they gonna do that you would consider a highlight?
Yeah. Ain't nothing, dog.
I'm not rocking, bro.
That's no disrespect, but
it just is. It's just the fact. I mean, the thing is just reality, and people, listen to this young thing, we clown and everything. No, I'm being honest. Like, there's more excitement in a high school men's basketball game than in a WNBA women's game. Like, and that's sad. And the only deciding factor that I can see that like raises the entertainment level up is dunking. You go to a high school boys basketball game, young, that one of them little kids is athletic and can pipe. You know what I'm saying? And that raises the excitement level. Yeah. So they have to do something. They're running out of time, young. Because if they don't want to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the next 3 seasons, or, you know what I'm saying, if the NBA just... the NBA would never like just cast away the WNBA, even though that joint's making no bread right now. They wouldn't do it because that's just a bad look for PR purposes. But WNBA, they got to do something, though. They got to do something. They got to do it fast, and they need to solicit it to their players because, they make more money too. Right now, being a bus driver for Montgomery County, you make more money than the basketball player for WNBA, the average basketball player for the WNBA. That's sad. And these are professional athletes.
You ain't been doing the education, bro. You ain't been doing the education.
I don't know. You don't have the answers, though. Gotta do something. Crossing over, talking about men's basketball, the Wizards went in last night and stomped a mud hole in the OKC Oklahoma City Thunder, dog. Mud hole.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Were y'all surprised by this?
I don't think I was surprised. Because if you look at how the Wizards have been winning their games, like this last 2 months or a month and a half, they've been dominating teams. With the exception of that overtime game against Cleveland, they typically they winning by like double-digit scores. And I didn't think they were going to beat them by 20-something points though at all. But a lot of people would say it was OKC after playing Golden State and all those emotions that surrounded that, playing the Wizards, they just kind of ran out of gas. But I don't think that's what it was. I just think that the Wizards, they've been playing excellent defense, and they get out in transition. The half court's working because they can make jump shots and 3-pointers. And now they're like one of the top teams in the East. I was looking at them. Only other team I could really see beating them in a 7-game series as of right now is Cleveland.
That's it.
I mean, their starting 5 is just playing extremely well.
I actually think their starting 5 is better than Cleveland. LeBron makes a lot of he makes up for a lot of errors.
Yeah, of LeBron course, 2 players in 1.
But 1 to 5, I like Washington over Cleveland.
Let's go, champ!
Like, that's what. Now, let me ask you this: what if you got the Cleveland lineup when J.R. Smith get back and Corver in that joint with Tristan, with LeBron and Love, Kyrie?
I still believe Cleveland would beat them in a 7-game series easily, but I mean all day. But they would get maybe a game or two. But as of right now, I feel like they're definitely the second best team in the East.
Yeah. No, I
don't think Boston can beat them in a series. I don't think, even with Toronto doing what they did, I don't think they can beat them in a series. And that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like you said, definitely the way the Wizards have been playing, like I'm not surprised that they they dumped OKC off like that. And it was at home. Like they should be on a 19-game home winning streak, like you said, if they didn't lose that game. Yeah, if they didn't lose that game to Cleveland, and they should have fouled LeBron on that. We all talked about it. But anyway, if they didn't lose that game, they would have that super long home winning streak. So I'm not surprised. I mean, it probably was a hint in there that OKC was, a little bit like, emotionally like something let out the tank because Golden State got pieced last night too. So like, it was a little bit of that there, but definitely the way the Wizards have been playing, like, I'm not surprised. The two things that, what's his name? The coach, Scotty Brooks, he makes you, accountable. He holds you accountable, and you have to play defense.
Right, defense is nice.
All the rest of the stuff, is free flowing.
Yeah, I'm on the other end. I was surprised. I've never seen like the Wizards play this intently, like this focused. Like they came out and it was clear that they was going to mudhole the OKC. Like they was like, they talked like they came out like they was in the locker room, was like, yeah, we about to mudhole these Batmans. And John Wall has been like a leader in a different type of way than I've seen him in the past. Like his competitive drive is now like fused throughout the whole team. Like I see him pushing the team. Yeah, like we not losing to nobody. We not scared of nobody. We gonna go out here and win every game. And that mentality is infectious to the team. And this is different. Like this to me, this is a different Wizards team. Like to me,
they've been proving it that's what they've been since they kind of all bought in and Brooks, start working that magic because. Like he's a player's coach, man. He's like a teacher, and he lets you learn. But like I said, you have to play defense and be accountable for what your responsibilities are out there on the court. And then when you have the talent that the Wizards have among that starting five, and now Bill staying healthy, like we knew this was waiting to take place with John Wall. Like it's been flashes of it, like so. Now, like you said, it's just all coming together. And Scotty Brooks has brought that out of the team.
And I know the team is balling.
I know you're not going to probably want to hear this because y'all think he's a scrub, but I think Mahimi coming back.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Bro, listen, it's going to help.
My knees is applesauce, dog. Can he make a layup? Can he block a shot?
His knees are mott's. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, he's going to be a good center because Gortat, I mean, when he plays defense, bro, it's a foul every time. He be hacking. They don't even call it half the time. He be swatting arms and legs and necks. I'm like, bro,
we need Mahimi. We do need Mahimi.
You need him as a defender. I mean, I think down the stretch, the more and more his body gets acclimated to playing, he'll be able to play more minutes. Right now, it's like 5 to 10 minutes. He's not playing a whole lot, but I think he's going to be an integral part because the one thing the Wizards do not have is a good backup. They don't have a good off the bench team at all. They don't really have a whole lot of subs outside of Jason Smith. And maybe Satoransky's not too bad, but I mean,
nah, he's trash.
Trash, big fella.
I ain't saying he's great. He not all world, but you don't really. There's no bench for the Wizards without Kelly Oubre is probably their best. He's kind of been up and down the last couple.
Yeah, he's streaky. He's streaky, but I like him though. I like what he's brought to the team. And if he could just stop hacking, he a hacker though. He's a good athletic wing who can score. He's kind of a streaky scorer, but on the defensive end, I feel like he can sometimes be a liability. Just when he has to guard upper echelon scorer in the league. And I mean, it's a lot to ask from a young player, but we need him to like be that guy or for that second unit, because Mahinmi to his knees, you know what I'm saying, harden up a little bit, and he can jump off the ground. Because right now it's just I don't know, man.
Cannot win with him.
Other moves in the NBA, Serge Ibaka goes to the Raptors. We talked about it, alluded to it earlier, for a first round pick in Terrence Ross.
Yeah.
The Raptors trying to do something. They trying to shake things up.
They have to, because with that current roster, they weren't going back to the Eastern Conference Finals. It just wasn't going to happen. So they had to make a move. Yeah. I think that really helps them out, because Ibaka now, I mean, he's completely changed his game. He's no longer a defensive player, which he was really good at when he first came into the league. He was a rebounder and a shot blocker. And now he wants to shoot 3-pointers in the corner and, dribble the ball off, dribble and shoot off the shoot off. I think it's good for them. They need that type of player on that team, because it's a lot of one-on-one. They don't really have anybody outside of Lowry and what's his name that shoots. I mean, all he does is shoot mid-range jumpers. DeRozan. He could shoot the mid-range J all day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he's the king of the mid-range.
Yeah, his mid-range game is mean, but they need somebody like that, Ibaka, to kind of fill another void in scoring, because that's what happened. They at times when those two guys, when Lowry and DeRozan weren't scoring, that was it. I mean, they got the big, but he only scores maybe 10, 12 points, maybe 16 max. So
he's not consistent.
Valanciunas.
If he was consistent, that would make them, but that's what separates players in the NBA, really. Like, it boils down to, like, your night in, night out, like, over 82 games. How are you getting it done? And usually, obviously, the superstars are the ones that, among the top, and then everyone else kind of falls in, somewhere after that. And so that's the thing, like, because if he bought that, definitely. But I heard, like, a crazy stat where they said that that Toronto was like plus 13 when Patterson was on the floor. And basically when he's not, like, at that 4 position, they were getting killed. So their thoughts behind it was that, Ibaka, like you mentioned, D, haven't changed his game where he basically shoots threes. Like, he's made 5 times the amount of threes that any power forward on the Toronto Raptor currently. So, yeah, they're hoping that that'll help them out. So we'll
stress.
Yeah, stressful.
Yeah. I think the Serge Ibaka trade is going to be good for them, the Raptors, long term. Will that be able to take them over the hump? I mean, that's yet to be seen. But I think it helps them, though. It's an upgrade to their roster.
Thank you guys who tune in to the BLK Sports 980 podcast, representing the DMV. Right quick, just want to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play. Make sure you also follow us at BLK Sports 980 on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You can even email us your thoughts, show topics, and more at blksports980@gmail.com. Last but not least, let's spread this word. Now back to our show.
Kevin Love for the Cavs out 6 weeks. He getting surgery on his knee. Is this the wheels coming off the? Is this why the rumors about trading Kevin Love was circulating? Did LeBron know this or saw this coming?
This is why people don't listen. Everybody was slandering him for the request. Turns out, should have pulled the trigger.
You don't want me, man.
Well, they said it's only
his
6
knee.
weeks, though. So, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but it's the thing. When you get surgery on your knee and they got that scalpel and they going inside of that joint doing a cleaning or whatever, dog, that's concerning to me. Because even after 6 weeks, when you come back, you're not even... There's no telling where you're at. Like, you know what I'm saying? After the 6 weeks, if it's a scoping that they're doing, it's just no telling where he at or where his knee is at. That jump is just a tricky situation, and
6 weeks too. I was just gonna say 6 weeks too. I think that would be like the beginning of the playoffs. Like, if he would come right back at 6 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, that's very optimistic in my opinion. Very optimistic, because he could come back and if his knee ain't 100%, he could hurt your team opposed to help it. You know what I'm saying?
And in his career.
Yeah.
the same time.
So, and now you can't trade him now. Can't do nothing with him now. What a blow.
You want to talk about other knee? Who else got a knee problem over there doing the W?
Oh, my God.
Joel Embiid goes to the Meek Mill. First of all, what is this Bama doing in the Meek Mill concert? I know he's from Philly, but come on, dog. That Bama still getting people to go to his concerts? After all them L's he done caught in 2006?
Probably
yeah, dog.
Meek still getting money out there, huh?
Bro,
Meek still getting money. He gonna milk it.
Was packed, John was packed. So
this Bama Joel Embiid gets on stage, takes his shirt off, starts doing a stanky leg on stage. What was he thinking, dog? And then the rumor is that he's not really hurt. Like his knee's not really hurt, and that Philly's just tanking so that they could just basically, because they know they're gonna like move and ship people around and stuff like that. So
yeah,
they basically just tank.
His injury is a meniscus tear in his knee. That's the injury. And
dog, if you got a meniscus, you can't dance like that, dog.
You cannot put that type of torque on your knees, dog.
So let me ask y'all this: when is Simmons? Is he still supposed to come make his debut this year? Or they just gonna hold him out for the whole year?
Not this year.
Not this year. For what?
Yeah, it don't really look good.
And then you already heard the rumors about what's him getting traded. The other, what's his name?
Okafor?
No, not Okafor. The other.
Noel. Trading block too.
Yeah, Joel.
Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, there was rumors.
What's they dumb fault to begin with? Picking up 5 power forwards every year. Want to get a power forward? This is dumb.
I mean, Embiid is good though. He's actually shown that he can play. I don't know the motivation when you're young and you're playing on a team as the Sixers to really. There's no leaders because they don't get any free agents really on that roster to be a leader to those young guys. There's a bunch of rookies on that team for the most part, just playing basketball.
They the Wizards after we lost Gilbert and Jameson and all. That's they like the Wizards like how we was trash. Had JaVale McGee trying to throw ooze to himself in game, off the backboard, doing dumb stuff. Now this Bam out here and actually is serviceable for Golden State.
He hooping out there.
What?
I wonder if Embiid, like you said, if he's really just kind of faking it right now.
Bama's not hurt, dog. The way, if you see the video of this Bama dancing,
I saw the joint. I was like, torn meniscus. I had one of those. I couldn't do that.
Dog, listen, I got good knees, and I can't do what that Bama was doing, dog.
Nah, dog.
Yo, I said the whole. Nah, I was gonna say, I'm like thinking about it. Like I was like, I'm trying to prove y'all wrong. I'm like, man, Simmons gonna make that debut. Then I looked at the numbers. I'm like, they played 55, meaning there's 27 games left. Yeah, it don't really make sense.
It don't make sense.
Nah, dog.
They had to get free agents in Philly. You know what I'm saying? And I know the fans would, chanting, trust the process when they will, want to get in. Bruh,
that's what you do when you saw it.
Do you still trust the process now? Because obviously something fishy going on.
They lying, dog. They doing Trump administration type moves, dog. Got a Bama out here. Ain't nobody tell that Bama sit down in the house somewhere. Why did he think that was a good idea? Like, I understand that these dudes is young and everything like that, but come on, dog. That was dumb. That's one of them Jones you need like one of your good mans to be like, hey dog, like I don't think you should go on stage, dog. Like you could walk out on stage and throw your hand up, do the little hand to the sky, the little side to side, hey, hold jump. But this Batman got on stage and put his hands on his knees and like tried to freak dance on stage, dog. What is you doing?
Yeah.
Ridiculous, dog. Ridiculous. Jimmy Dolan shake and bake. James Dolan trying to get back into good graces with the people, met with Silver, MJ, and Oakley after the squabble last week where Oakley choked out Obama, who tried to...
He ain't choking, he just shoved him.
He did shove, but he used both hands though.
And then he like karate chopped his arm like.
But he gave Obama the hard the smush jump with the finger to the temple, like you don't get that. Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, so this is what I think happened, dog, for the whole debacle thing. This is what I think. This is it's not fact. This is what I think. I think Charles Oakley had been going to the games beforehand and had been chirping and be like, man, this Bama terrible. You need to fire him. You need to do, and was saying a bunch of stuff. And then James Dolan probably in the back of his mind was like, if this Bama keep coming to these games talking all this mess, young, I'm just gonna have him kicked out. And so he probably told one of his friends, like, young, you the owner, and sized his head up. You can do whatever you want. You can kick him out. So then he probably went in that jump on edge, like, if that Bama show up today, I want y'all to know, get him out of here. Like, just escort him out.
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. He came in, he sat down, and before he could even say anything, they just ran up on him. And then, the whole situation went down. And now...
That's right. You already know.
MJ? What does MJ got to do with this?
Well, MJ and Oakley are good friends.
Right. And obviously, Jordan's the owner, too. So, he's in the owner's meetings with Dolan, so he got a relationship with him. So
okay. All right. But, I mean...
That's why
James Dolan just looked like a gump to begin with, dog. Like, he just looked like a get-with type Bama that just...
Nah, it's so funny. Like, he's like that little dude. He got like just so much bread. And it's just was so funny. It's like, yo, I'm just send my goons over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm emotional. And then this Bama just banned him. Like, think about that. Like, yo, you emotional as a mud. Like, what? Like, stop it, dog. Like,
he can't
whatever little beef y'all got is not that serious.
He can't be banning jokers. This is not, the appellate court already, appealed them other bans, so we ain't gonna do no more banning, man.
No more bans. No more bans, no more banning. In your name, banning, get him out of here.
But whole time though, Oakley was OC though. You know what I'm saying?
He was not. Well, Oakley
they knocked him down first though.
He said what?
They never showed the video where they knocked him down first before he started tossing Bama's left and right.
Yeah,
they started putting their hands on him and he fell.
Oh, I ain't see that part. I need
to see that.
They don't want you to see that, Joe, dog. They don't want you to see that.
That's that post-production work. Cut that part out.
Make that Bama look like a vigilante out here.
So by the time he got up, he already thug life. He was like, hold on. Get your hands off.
Because you already know too, like if somebody like if you get pushed down in stadium, the whole stadium, like they stop watching the games. Everybody's watching them. I mean, the Knicks are already some trash, so everybody's not even watching the game. They watching Charles Oakley, what's going on with him. So when he hits the ground and then he gets up, I'm sure he probably sensed like, hold on, young, these Bama's ain't gonna punk me out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just disrespect me and just strong arm me like that. So then, and of course, all the dudes that's trying to strong arm him are all little and white too to add to that. So it's like, come on, dog. He right. I'm not going for this, dog. It ain't going down like this. No,
that's
sir.
That's right. You already know.
So I mean, he got banned last week and now he reinstated this week. We'll see if he show up at the game or not. I mean,
he said he want the apology from Dolan. You know what I'm saying?
He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean, because he was like, I don't know what you think this is, like that. He would act like that and ban me, and then now just because you uplifted the ban, that I'm gonna just show back up. So he was like, he want an apology from that Bama.
Yeah.
He deserved one, in my opinion.
And know what he did too? He tried. How you ever try to you break up with a youngin and then you try to get a better youngin, but you want her to see you with another youngin. You walk around with the youngin. So the Bama try to get Latrell Sprewell and Larry Johnson to sit on the bench the next night. Like, look. I went. And Latrell Sprewell and him were never in good. You know what I'm saying? They never had a good relationship.
First of all,
had the same suit from when he was playing on.
and the same haircut. Dog, cut them chitlins off the top of your wig. Dog, what is you doing? Got them string cheese on the top of his head, man. Get that out of here, dog. Terrible. Tom Brady made comments about the players not going to the White House. Oof. And they sounded a little disingenuous. He says he's not trying to be political, or this is not really anything he's trying to be political, but, it's the off season and guys can, choose what it is that they want to do. But I just think it's such a great privilege for us as a team to be able to go to the White House.
So let me ask you this. Didn't Tom Brady miss the one with Obama?
He did. To go to the iPhone store.
Okay. Enough said that. Because, I mean, this is... like people making a big deal about this, and I know why, but it's just like, come on, man, this is too much. There's plenty of players that miss going to the White House all the time after they win the championship. This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
The only difference is only about like 5 to 10 Bama's off the team going to show up this time. Look like.
They say only only 6 players are missing going to the White House.
Oh. They said it. That's the only people that said it. I guarantee when the time comes, especially the way this regime looks to be carrying its business out.
Strong, yeah. So. And you already know they're going to Belichick and then we're going to try to strong arm the players, especially the ones who don't have a choice. The 4th and 5th string Bama's just trying to get on special teams and just be on a roster.
Minutes get cut.
He's gonna be like, I hope to see. They're gonna hit him with the passive aggressive. Hope to see you at the White House. One of them jumps. Because if we don't, we ain't gonna see you again. If you don't comply, you already know how they do with non-compliers.
Let me ask you this. It's real easy for us to say like they coons for not going yada yada yada. Not the starters. I'm talking about the 3rd and 4th string Bama's hanging on by a hair.
A thread.
Like if you're one of those people that you got a chance to live out your dream. This is your first maybe year in the league. You were either undrafted or a low draft pick. If this seems like it could be the difference between you playing in the NFL and not playing, are you going?
Can't do it.
Well, that's a tough one, dog. The thing is, though, you could go and still get cut. That Bama don't care about you, dog.
But if you don't go, it's a wrap and blackball.
Right. So think about how you feel. How you gonna feel if you go and then you still get cut, and you gonna feel worse. Like, I ain't even really want to go to that jump. Like, that's why your best bet would be to go with whatever a person's first true feelings are. Go with that and just roll with that.
Dog, just go up that jump like Craig Hodges did with the dashiki and a letter for the president, and be like, here, I want to tell you.
Yeah.
That man was the best 3-point shooter in the league. That man was scarred after that, dog. They blackball Craig Hodges, dog. That man could have been a Hall of Famer, young.
All you gotta do is say I got the norovirus and I'm just sick. Like, bro, it's killing the East Coast right now. I'm just saying. Hey,
Trump might not even be in the White House by the time the visit comes out. So
that's facts. That's facts, dog. That jump is crazy. Victor Cruz got cut.
Hold on.
Who cares?
Right.
Hold on a second. There's a boat that we putting these players in, and Jennings is in there with Victor Cruz right now too. So don't leave him out.
Oh, he got cut?
Okay,
I know you size.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I can't take that Bama run like he running in quicksand. I just can't take it no more, man.
I know you.
2-yard losses, 0-yard gains. It's like you just run to the back of the line. Like, you can't be patient like Le'Veon Bell and you have no type of acceleration and speed. It just doesn't work. So I like Jennings as a person, and I think he was his toughness and all that stuff, but it's time for an upgrade. So Cruz, I can't pay him $9 million. Can't do it. Not for 36 catches. So he had to go, man. Hopefully Cruz was never the same. He'll never be the same player again because he was such a quick. He was built on agility and quickness, and once he got that injury, he's not gonna be back to that person, man. He just be a serviceable guy, man. So
no more Victor. Well, the Giants trying to re-sign Pierre Paul. They're making him a priority this offseason. Look like.
Yeah, we need Pierre Paul back.
Fournette in the first
round.
But
I feel like his pass was.
You said what, Aaron?
Fournette in the first round? Question mark.
And then Fournette.
The running back from LSU.
LSU running back.
I hear you. I mean, I'm not a big component of first round running backs unless the Bama gonna be all world. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just feel like running backs.
Fournette's nice though.
But this is my problem. This is my problem with him. I feel like he has a lot of wear and tear because LSU they just were like, just give him the ball. Their offense, from what I saw, was just give him the ball. So he already coming into the league to me with a lot of carries and stuff like that because they had no passing game. They had no quarterback. They haven't had a quarterback in a long time that can throw the football. I mean, that's why you got guys like Odell Beckham, the way he fell in the draft. I mean, if Odell Beckham had a quarterback with him and Landry on the same team, how did that team not cook?
They don't even recruit quarterbacks down there. They just play to run the ball and play defense.
That's it. So that's the thing. You're getting a running back that already has a lot of miles, in my opinion, just playing in the collegiate league. So that's my only reservation of picking him like in the first round. And I feel like running back is like a dime a dozen. There's so many running backs that you can get in the later rounds that I just wouldn't want to waste my first round pick on that. We need offensive line. We need the pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? We need a tight end. I don't know if I would go. And people got us getting that kid from Stanford. If we get him, I'm going to lose my mind.
No, we do our mock draft jokes coming up, dog.
I'm going to lose my mind, man. If we get that kid from Stanford, yeah.
What pick y'all got in the first round?
23rd, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, they I don't even think Fournette, according to the mocks, had him going that low anyway. So
now they got the running back from Florida ranked above him. Or like moving.
Yeah.
Florida State.
Delvin Cook.
Florida State.
Delvin Cook is a beast, though. He's a beast. Delvin Cook is a beast, too.
Because he got that next gear that I guess Fournette doesn't have.
And he could catch the ball, you know what I'm saying? Out there, like it's similar to Zeke in that regard. Like he's, you know what I mean? He's a 3-down back for sure.
Right. Zeke is definitely gonna get some people paid in the next coming years because it's a lot of running backs where it was a while after what was that bump from that went third to Cleveland with the dreads from Alabama. Yeah, after him, people were overdrafting running backs in the first round. Like,
right?
Yeah, Alabama hot sauce.
Zeke is definitely going to get some people paid.
Yeah.
Dang, young. It's not even time for baseball yet. Braves acquired Brandon Phillips from the Reds. Who cares? Caps on a break, but they cooking. Who cares? Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight is set up. They need one more signature.
Not yet.
They got all the stuff in place. Basically, the money, the breakdown on the monies, all that stuff. They need Dana White to sign off on it. Dana White and the UFC to sign off on it.
Yeah, because it's not even a UFC fight, so that's kind of odd. So they just going straight hands. They ain't going to the ground. They ain't, you know.
Nah. Come on, Floyd ain't that dumb. Floyd ain't doing that, though.
No.
He'd catch a kick to the face so fat. Nah, dog. So Floyd said hands only.
So to me, what I see here is this is really a payday for McGregor.
Yeah, that's all it is.
He's gonna get dropped. There's no way he's gonna outbox Floyd.
He's not gonna get dropped though. I think he'll just.
What?
Why not?
You think Mayweather don't be sleeping Bammers though?
He's a boxer. He's not sleeping boxers. This is a regular Joe Blow. I know he's like it's a huge difference between UFC and mixed martial arts and boxing. This is what Floyd, he's the best boxer possibly ever. Well, in the conversation because of his weight class, but he's going to sleep. And he might not make it halfway through the fight.
And also think of this too. UFC only goes to 3 rounds. So you condition your body for 3. It's a short fight. How long is this fight supposed to be? 10 rounds?
I mean, like y'all, you know, Floyd talking about they close and this and that and the third. But, you know, the Bama from the Nevada State Athletic Commission said there's still several obstacles in the way or challenges, so to speak. So, I mean, it's not really as close just because they got to agree. Like, all the other stuff got to kind of...
but they got the bread, though. When you got the bread, you can make everything happen. No matter what, though. You can tell the police... You can get... But it doesn't say... You can get all the police officers from the local jail. They will leave the jail by itself while they do the fight, dog. When you got money, you can do anything, dog. These babbas don't... Yeah. Trust me. If the bread is big enough, they'll make it happen, yeah. They'll make it happen. But I don't know, like... Are y'all buying this pay-per-view?
Yes,
that's right. You already know.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm saying.
I gotta find it. I'm watching it. I know that much. If I have to buy it, I'll buy it.
Be careful. It's a money grab, though. It's definitely a money grab. That's how
it's a money grab, though. Because I feel like this one of them jokes.
Yeah, that's
you pay
why
the money and be blown.
Yeah, that's why I say I think your first bet should try to be the
find somebody else that's gonna buy the joint and then go to their house and watch it.
Well, I'll be the dummy because I'm buying that shit. I want to see this Bama sleeping with Z's and roosters flying over top of his head or whatever.
Eric, you be into all that, young. You be into all that. You wanted to see the Breezy Soldier Boy jump.
You already know.
That joint, I paid to see that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just gonna be pure comedy and entertainment, at its best.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is. This is an exotic, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna watch Floyd Mayweather just beat the train brakes off of Conor McGregor, though.
I think Conor McGregor might have muscle memory and he might try to throw a knee or something.
No, he gonna definitely do something dirty. Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar. He's not gonna sit on there and just get his head tagged 256 times and then lose the fight on a scorecard like that. No.
Are they gonna have to go 12 rounds too? Like,
nah, they gotta shorten it. They gotta do like 10 rounds or 8-round bout or something like that.
You want a box? You talking all it? No, it's a boxing match is 12 rounds. He's not gonna make it that far, but the fight is 12 rounds.
This battle gonna be
after round 6. He's gonna be gassed out. He ain't gonna be.
Yeah, dog.
This battle gonna be.
His legs gonna be
to beat Floyd on the cards. He absolutely has to knock Floyd out to win. He knows that.
He has to.
So he's not even planning to go 12 rounds.
No, if he does that, he gonna be eating this breakfast through a straw in the mornings, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he definitely might put him.
Floyd. That's what Floyd does, though. Is miss punches.
And then on top of that, the gloves they're gonna use are boxing gloves. They're not using them little kung fu gloves.
No.
Yeah. With them joints, you connect. It's like your knuckle hits my head. Like,
but this is the thing. I would be a little worried about the jump because Conor knows it's like he's going into a losing fight, a losing arena. He might do the Cotto jump, wrap his hands up with the cement block jumps.
That wasn't Cotto. That was
Margarito.
Margarito did that.
Yeah, Margarito.
Mercury. Put that mercury in his knuckles. Had them things hard, but he had the mercury knuckles.
Yeah, remember when you used to be in ceramics class and you would like put the wet ceramic on the joint and then let it just harden up. Come back in class, that joint like
ceramics class. Ain't no ceramics class in PG County,
bruh. That's nigga put poison in his knuckles to beat Cotto. He put poison, dog. He injected poison, like mercury poison in the drink. Cast it out. Yeah, you ain't know about that joint? Margarito, when he fought Cotto, that's why Cotto's career was never the same after that. Like, Cotto's face looked like dog meat. Like, it was
I'm out, man.
The joint was so punch. I felt bad for Cotto because he was whooping him. But it was like, for some reason, Margarito's punches, dog, were just... Dog, it was murking his face.
Hammers, dog. Just with hammers.
Yeah, he did have hammers in his hand, dog. He put mercury in his gloves. After them joints got after they okayed them joints, they mercuryed them up. But like round 5, was like cement, dog. Like cement in your gloves and you punch somebody in the face.
No, that's how I can see. I can see Conor McGregor doing something like.
Nah, he can't. Nah, Floyd always he's very particular about that. He always has that checked and triple check. Like Floyd makes sure before that fight, because once you lose, you can't go back and get that back if somebody cheated. You know what I'm saying? The L is an L, and that's the way it works. So Floyd always checks that, because when I forgot the last person he fought, and they get their stuff rewrapped because Floyd's guy was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. So
is there any way Conor McGregor wins this show? No. Anyway.
Not unless he does a knee or a kick to the head, bro. Ain't no way.
What if these battles is boxing like 3 rounds and then all of a sudden this battle just did it a roundhouse kick and slept Floyd off the roundhouse jump?
He was going.
It slept. No, it slept Floyd. It was like it was muscle memory. It was muscle memory.
No, he's not gonna make it out of Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's Floyd's town right there.
Right. You can hear gunfire going off. This battle tries to exit the stadium. It's over. There's no way he gonna roundhouse kick Floyd. Put this battle to sleep. on PPV and then just walk out of there like nothing happened?
It'd be like, I forgot it was just boxing. I forgot it was just hands. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, the only way he could win is if, he somehow caught him and knocked him out. But outside of that, like, that's a less than a probably about a 5% chance.
There's no way.
Like, this is Patriots versus Browns. It's about to be ugly.
Yeah, it's about to be real ugly. Like you said.
Yo, I hope they can get this stud contract and all that stuff worked out, man, so we can see this fight.
Does Conor really want to fight him, or is this just?
Nah, it's a money grab. They just want the money.
It's the money grab, dude.
He's gonna make. Look, he's gonna make more money than he's made his entire career in one fight.
Yeah, combined.
50 to 100 million he'll make off this fight alone.
And I think I heard somewhere where Floyd was saying he think that he might even be able to make more than what he made for the Pacquiao jump.
Yes.
So,
because they're gonna be, it's a lot of people buying this fight, hoping to see
all the UFC battles going by
Mayweather.
That's all. The whole UFC, all the UFC fans that want to see, like they secretly in their heart want a UFC dude to beat up a boxer and like want to prove that they're harder than the boxers and all that. No, they're all gonna pay for it. Aaron gonna pay for it too. So we gonna see it.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I might actually go to the fight for real. If they make this trade happen, I'm there.
That joint gonna be like $1,800 for a nosebleed seat. They're gonna make sure they make it heat. That's how he makes his money. Seats be expensive.
Yeah, you gonna pay for a mortgage, dog, just to sit
1 month.
And then 1 month's rent, dog. Yeah. Oh man. Well, hopefully they get it together, dog. But that's all we got, dog. Off to the Valentine's Day dinner plans, young. That's where everybody going?
Huh? Yeah, I got the in-home jump. Chateau Antoine.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Well, everybody have a safe and happy Valentine's Day. Even though it's a pagan holiday, I just want to let y'all know.
Oh my gosh.
For excuse out of that, y'all.
Aren't all the holidays pagan holidays?
Yeah, they job like they are.
With the exception of maybe Mother's Day and Father's Day. That's the only thing I can think of that it may not be. But
yeah. But follow us at Blksports 980 on IG. Share the show with your friends and stuff like that. Your coworkers. All that good stuff. We'll be back next week, same bad channel. We out.
Shut up! Give me a turn to speak! Fine, see? You do that to me! How does it feel? How does it feel to be told to shut up?
We've talked about it.
Let me speak! How does that feel? How